Hello and welcome to Lesson 16, pages 130 and 131. This is the song titled Little Snowflakes in our Level 1 book. And Little Snowflakes is taking our new bass clef notes A and B and using them in the grand staff for the first time. So we'll have notes in both the treble and the bass clef. Remember when we put that together, we call it the grand staff. And this is just getting us used to reading notes on both clefs because we haven't done that up to this point with so many notes. And we'll keep adding through the rest of the Level 1 book. So let's talk about any new symbols we're seeing in this song. So taking a glance, there's nothing super brand new, but there are some terms and things at the end we'll want to pay attention with over here on the second page. When we get to the end of the song, they want us to slow down and start to play softer, and then we'll play very soft at the end. We're going to learn some terms eventually in the book that they use for this, but we have fermatas at the end of the song as well. The fermata can be at the top or the bottom here upside down. It's just telling you, hey, both of these notes we're going to hold longer than their duration, which means their length. So we'll just hold it until the sound completely goes away, making sure we're playing very soft at the end of the song. So what notes are in the song Little Snowflakes? Well, it's A, B, C, and D. And we only play the D once in the second line. So let's find those notes on our piano. Under my group of 3 black keys, here's middle C for reference. Here's my group of 3 black keys. I'm going to find the note A. It's our third white key under the group of 3 black keys, and B. Now for a fingering for this song, we'll just look right at the staff to find the answers to that. And right here we have finger 2 on this note. And for that note, I like to say top of the staff, top of the class. And that means an A because it's the best grade you can get in school. It's also the top line of the bass clef. So we have finger 2 on A in the left hand because it's bass clef. So I'll take finger 1, 2 and place it on A. And that means my thumb in my left hand is going to be on B, which is the next note in the first measure. And then it says finger 2 in the right hand, 1, 2, is on middle C. So I'm going to take 1, 2 and place it on C. So that means my right hand thumb is kind of sharing this B, but because I know my left hand is playing B only, I'm going to just take my right hand thumb and leave it off the piano. Okay? So I've got A, B, C, and that means D is going to be played with finger number 3. So my right hand, I'm just kind of using 4 fingers. And my left hand, I've got fingers 2 and 1. And then the rest of my fingers laid down right here. Okay, very nice. So let's practice by saying the note out loud and playing the correct finger with it. So we'll start with A, then B, then C, and then D, because those are the only notes we're going to need. Let's play 5 of each note. So 1, 2, here we go. We'll play A, 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 A. Now finger 1 is going to play B in the left hand, B, B. Make sure you're saying the note out loud. B, B, B. Now move to finger 2 on C in the right hand, C, 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 C. Now moving to finger number 3, I'll say D, 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 D. And you can do that as many times as you want to get used to the notes in these hands. There's our notes. Okay, so for the first line, we're playing a pattern that goes up and then back down again. So let's say the notes out loud in the first line together, not really caring much about the rhythms to start. Okay, so I'll say 1, 2, first line, go. Say A, B, then C, then back down to B, measure 2, same thing. A, B, C, B. So we're kind of going up and then back down. A, B, C, B, A, B, C, B. Okay? Let's try that at a steady beat in line number 1. 1, 2, first line, play. Play. A, B, C, B. Again. A, B, C, B. Great work. And looking at line number 2, I'll also just mention at the beginning of the song, it does say quietly and gently. This can be something we can add later in our performance. You know, when you're adding how we touch the keys to the piano, that can take a little bit more time to learn. So don't worry about adding that till you can make sure you read the notes and rhythms correctly. Okay, looking at the second line, here we play A, B, C, D. So we're just going up one note at a time. And then we have C for 2 and B for 2. So let's say the notes out loud again to practice here for line number 2. So just say them with me and make sure you're playing them with the right finger. 1, 2, here we go. Say A, B, keep your eyes on the music. C, D, C for 2, then measure 4 again. We're on B for 2. I just mentioned something pretty important there. Make sure when we are doing those exercises of saying the notes out loud, we're keeping our eyes on each note. So you're getting comfortable saying the note out loud, playing it with the right finger on your piano while watching the music, okay? All right, let's try line 2 at a steady beat. 1, 2, here we go. Play. A, B, C, D, C for 2 and B for 2 and off. Moving to the second page, it looks like we have the same exact thing as line number 1 over here. So let's go ahead and play the third line or the first line of the second page at a steady beat for the extra practice. Here we go. Hands in position. 1, 2, line 3, play. A, B, C, B, A, B, C, B. Great work. And the last line, we actually only play A and C together because the notes are above each other like this. We play it 5 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th time here in the last measure, we're going to hold it for let's see, excuse me. We're going to hold it for a whole note for 4 beats, but we're going to hold it longer than that because of the fermatas. So that means we're going to hold it longer than its length. Okay, so we'll just hold it until the sound goes away. Now it does say slower and softer, so we're going to move forward by if this was our steady beat, maybe I'll play the line before this: A, B, C, B, A, B, C, B. I might go together, 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 together. See how I started to slow down at the end of the song? Okay, so we're going to do that in this measure. I'll say 1, 2, here we go. And we'll go together, 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 and getting softer, together, together, and we're holding to the end. And that can be a little bit hard to do together at the same time because I might go a little slower than you, or maybe you're going to take more time to slow down. So go at your own pace, but just know we're pressing A and C at the same time 5 times in a row. Let's just practice that at a more steady beat. I'll just say 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Together, 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 and I'll slow it down, and together, together. Holding until the sound goes away, it says very soft. We might press that last key like really soft like that at the end. Okay, great work. Let's go back to the beginning of Little Snowflakes and try our first full performance. Hands ready. 1, 2, here we go. Play. A, B, C, B. Measure 2. A, B, C, B. Line 2. A, B, C, D, C for 2 and B for 2. Page 2. A, B, C, B. Measure 6. A, B, C, B. Then I'm going to do together, together. Slowing down, together, together. And then really soft at the end, together. Okay, great work on Little Snowflakes, and I will see you on the next song.